Hi, I'm Andy Cornwall from Perfectdarts.com, and today we're going to talk about choosing flights to go with your darts. Now, the first thing to take into consideration is the length of your dart. If you're using quite a short setup, maybe a short dumpy barrel with maybe a medium stem, then perhaps have a look at using pair flights. If you're using a long barrel or a long setup of dart, then definitely I would look at using standard flights. Now, the weight of your dart matters as well. Again, if you're using a heavy dart, you want to be using a standard flight. And if you're using a light dart, you can experiment and perhaps try pairs or kites or something like that. Then there's the thickness of the flight. They're available in many different thicknesses these days, right up to 150 micron, which is really quite thick. Again, this is something, once you've decided on the shape of flight, you can experiment with the thickness. There are now over 20 different shapes of flight, and again, the only advice I can say is experiment. It's quite cheap to buy a set of each these days, so try different shapes and see which one suits you. And the final question I get asked a lot is, why do so many pro players use black? Now, the reason for that is when you throw a dart at a board, if you're throwing at the 20, then the black is likely not to put you off. It'll blend in with the board and you won't see it when you're throwing your next dart, as opposed to something bright like an orange or pink that will show up and perhaps might take your eye off your intended target. So I hope that helps a little bit with choosing your next set of dart flights.